Hello and welcome everybody to an episode of Banjo Kazooie. So this is our next Brothers play, isn't it?
Yep.
So, since you've never played Banjo Kazooie on Xbox Live, I think it's only fair that you be the one to test it out. Or rather, I should say, play through the tutorial levels.
Yep. And because Microsoft is stingy with who can play their games, we're playing through Henry's account. Alright,
So I would do 3 since we're playing Game Boy.
Alright, let's go. Also, I like how they can still use the Game Boy. I like how they didn't change it to like some more generic looking thing that's
You know what would have been even more funny though? If they changed it over to what is very obviously Sega Game Gear. Or they switch it over to a Lynx, and it has like a giant Atari logo on the back.
If it was an Atari Lynx, that'd be cool.
Wouldn't that be so funny? So this is the story.
So, I'm sure most of you already know the story of Banjo Kazooie. It's not very interesting. It's basically just this witch is jealous because some furries like a bear better than her. So
it's not that furry.
This game is basically the furries versus the monster fuckers.
Whoa!
But more interestingly, this is the first Let's Play recorded on my new recording setup, with 2 capture cards, one dedicated for HDMI and one dedicated for analog stuff. Now that's the really interesting stuff.
No, nobody could care. Everyone could care less about your recording stuff. As we find out from every other time that people make a big deal about it, their videos only get like 2 views. Seriously, remember the time that Brutal Moose decided they was going to show off his like recording setup and it literally got less than 5 views? Poor Brutal Moose.
But I'm excited I got it to work, especially after all the shit I went through to get it to work. So, yeah, apparently I'm stupid and couldn't tell the difference between 2 different types of slots that I know the difference between. Alright, but yeah, so far this is looking just very much like the N64 version.
Yeah.
Which I think I played through the first world of, and then...
It looks identical to it.
Well, I mean, it's sharper and it doesn't have as much blurriness, but, you know.
Just looks like what happens if you...
It looks a lot better than the N64
It looks like
version.
what happens when you play the N64 through an S-video cable, which my N64 is hooked up through.
No, actually it looks like the N64 emulated.
Actually, technically speaking, it isn't an emulation. It was built from the ground up.
So they rebuilt the whole game and they could have just emulated it.
Oh yeah. Every single Rare game that's on the Rare Replay or on the Rare like arcade or whatever it was called is all built from the ground up because basically they didn't want to bother emulating things. Instead of building their own emulator or doing what Sega did, literally stealing an emulator online for theirs. Instead, Rare, partly because they weren't doing anything else at the time, and partly because they just wanted to be as accurate as possible, entirely built the game from the ground up. Even to the point where, if you look, some of the graphics do look a little bit different. Like, the patterns of wood right there are slightly different than on the N64, because they redesigned, or rather I should say they rebuilt a lot of the textures from the ground up so they wouldn't look blocky.
Oh, but one notable thing about my new setup is it's only thanks to a friend of mine, so shout out to Key. You know who you are, Key. You're the one who gave me this capture card after all, and without you, this wouldn't be possible.
Yay.
So thank you, friend.
So
I told you I'd shout you out as soon as it happened, and I'll leave a link to your blog in the description.
So, Chip, make sure to pay careful attention here. This is...
Yeah, it's just a tutorial, I know.
You will never, ever get a like, the game will never tell you how to do anything else. There's no manual, there's no anything else. You have to pay attention during this tutorial, or you'll be lost. Just Google it. Oh, don't be... No. You can't Google things.
Yeah, you can.
Google was invented in 1997 or 8 when came out.
Actually, it was. It just wasn't popular yet.
AOL was invented, not really Google.
Google was invented in like 1995, but it didn't become mainstream until the 2000s.
You know what? You can't Yahoo Answers this. Why do you keep on doing that?
I guess I can't do that yet.
What are you doing? Stop humping the ground and get on with it. Also, talk to Bottles.
Come on, Bottles.
Anyone home? Hello again. Let's start with the camera controls.
Oh my god, I know how to use a freaking camera. I don't need this.
Did you see what Kazooie said? Fuck that. She's like, that ain't special.
Yeah, I'm right with you there, Kazooie.
Hold right or left bumper to keep the camera behind you, feathery butt. So go to the right, or go to the left first.
That is very useful, keeping
Go
the camera
down there.
behind you. Oh, look, a
You'll
honeycomb.
meet Bottles, and then you'll be able to get that honeycomb.
I don't need Bottles for this.
Yes, you do. You can't access your abilities without him.
Oh, are you kidding me? I have to?
Yeah, you
Oh,
have to
that's
talk
some
to
ass.
Bottles.
But I know how to do it.
No, you don't.
Yeah, I do. I've played it on the N64.
Yes, and the controls are nothing alike.
It's the same thing, it's just on a different button.
Yes, and also you have to press the A button to jump higher. You can give him a hand, Feathers.
Oh, look silly.
So technically speaking, if you've ever heard of Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs, you will know the plotline of this very well. Not until you learned this one. First, you must stand like this. What, wearing ridiculous glasses and a silly grin? Hold right or left trigger,
Yeah,
then
so
press
it's-
A for a
it's
mighty
the-
flip-flap jump.
Yeah, it's the duck jump thing. It's this. The thing
Yeah,
I
it's
was
a
trying to
flip-flap.
do.
It's called a flip-flap
Alright,
jump.
just let me get the thing.
Okay, now go over there and
Finally,
get the
I can
thing.
get the thing.
You can't get it from on top of those. You have to just go flip-flap next to it.
I guess so. Alright. Here we go.
Also, flip-flap is good for vertical, but terrible for horizontal. Whereas flapping in the air is great for horizontal, but terrible for vertical.
Alright.
Continue on left to the next Bottles Molehill.
I don't need you, Bottles. Just let me do the thing. Let me explore on my own.
No.
I don't need my hand held by you.
Yes, you do.
No, I don't.
You are an infant.
I am
You haven't
not.
beaten the game in under an hour yet.
Neither of you.
I know, so I will do this every time until I've beaten the game in under an hour. No, but seriously
Thanks
though.
to this part, you can't beat the game in under an hour. It takes a freaking hour for him to stop talking.
Well, if you would have pressed B back at the beginning, instead of jumping through the... Also, go back
Why?
in the tree. Where's that tree? One of those trees has a honeycomb in it.
Good, I'm stuck in the water.
That's fine, just go down. Press B?
Why?
Okay, I guess you haven't unlocked something underground yet, have you?
Swimming underground. Yes, I definitely have.
Also, you
unlocked
just
that.
skipped over a thing.
I already did that one.
No, not the Bottles Molehill. If you turn your camera over there, you can jump and get an extra life.
It really feels like the trigger should be the camera control.
No, the camera control's on the stick.
Well, I mean, like the thing how you can hold it and...
No,
Is
the
there something
trigger is
behind
more
that?
useful. Yeah, look at that.
There's a key back there.
It's not a key. It's an extra life.
There's not an extra life. It just looks like a
Because look
key.
at that. It's a trophy.
Oh,
Get
that
it?
makes
It's Banjo being swole.
sense. Yeah, see? I can
Okay.
swim.
So go up into the...
Alright, let
See, that was the tree I was talking about.
Get me out of the water.
You're gonna have to go over to the...
Tired of being a wet bear. I'm out of the water.
So jump.
Man, Grant Kirkhope, I love your compositions.
Can you not jump at it yet?
Apparently not.
Just jump at the tree. Okay, so you're gonna have to go talk to that Bottles across the bridge. Then he'll teach you how to climb a tree, and then you can come back for that.
I'm pretty sure a mole does not need to teach a bear how to climb a tree.
Yes, he does. Hey Banjo, I hope you're not afraid of heights.
Yeah, this is the tree climbing minigame.
Yep. Also, if you go into the water, you can get another empty honeycomb piece. Which, gather 6 of them and you get an extra honeycomb.
Yeah, there we go. I can climb trees now. Hooray!
So how are we gonna do the whole switching up? Yeah, so go dive right here. See that little cave?
Dive, dive. Oh, the underwater controls. I forgot.
If you press the other button and B, you'll be able to do a powerful.
How do I go back? Oh
that.
no, it's inverted when you're in the water. Oh
Oh my
god.
god, what are you doing?
I'm trying to get out.
This is terrible. Press the other button and you'll be able to
out.
do the power wing. Chip,
Get out.
stop holding the button and
Oh my god.
never hold down A. Always press B
Oh my god. I think it's X, not
or X. You know what I'm talking about. The N64 only has 2 buttons.
No, it's technically got 6.
No, it's got 2.
It's got 6. A, B, C, up, down, left, and right.
C does not count as buttons.
Yeah, it does.
That's camera controls.
Okay, so
Now
I'm
you
gonna
can't go up there.
Why?
Because you have to finish the tutorial first.
I just did!
No, there's 2 more sections. Over
What?
here teaches you about the Beak Buster.
Can't I just do the things and learn them? Why do I have to have Bottles teach me? Like, don't get me wrong, Bottles, I like
Or
you.
Beak Barge, I mean, not Beak Buster. Beak Buster, I think, is in the next game.
Don't get me wrong, I like you, Bottles, but I don't need you to teach me this. Alright,
So you have to go Beak Barge. So what you do is you get on the ground, get onto the ground, get on the ground, right trigger, X. If you would have paid attention, he taught you. X, not A. Boom.
Oh, it's that move. I thought it was the one where you, like,
No, that doesn't.
jump on top of it.
No, that you unlock in the first level. Mumbo's Mountain.
Well, what's the point of that move when you have the much better jumping move?
Because the jumping move won't let you hit, like, doors and stuff, which, by the way, for that level, and you who've played this game before know which level I'm talking about already, you guys will know Rusty Bucket Bay I'm gonna have to do.
I hate that level. I hate that level so much.
So which of the first 2 do you want? Mumbo's or...
Yeah.
Okay. You'll deal with Mumbo's Mansion,
I'll
Mumbo's
deal with the level
Mountain.
about that guy who you keep singing about.
Mumbo Jumbo, you are AFK.
So once
Yeah,
we kill
take
this guy,
You have to press the X button.
yeah.
X button.
That
You have
is
to...
the X button.
Yes, you have to hit him with your power attack.
I'm using the X button, but it's not.
Stop pushing forward.
I'm not. Look, I'm not pushing forward.
Also, now you fell in a hole. So you just have to walk up to him carefully, and you have to hit. You want me to do that?
I don't understand what it wants me to do.
You want me to do that?
Okay, talk to me again, Bottles. I must have
He
missed
won't talk to you.
something. Talk to me.
Chip, just give him the controller.
I don't understand, because I'm just supposed to push X, right?
You're supposed to hit him with that attack.
But this attack sucks. God, that's an awful attack.
It's not even that bad. It's
Oh
just...
my god. Alright, let me use the beak thing.
It won't let you. You have to... For the purposes of the tutorial, you have to do it again.
I hate this wimpy little punch sucks. Give me a real attack. Let me use Banjo's claws and maul his face.
Yeah, that's what you're doing.
No, I'm just like nudging him.
It's because of the fact that you suck at aiming.
Oh my god.
There you go. You could do that in like 2 seconds if you did. See, the forward
Finally,
roll
that's
is
a much better attack.
running and press X. Let's see if we can find a ball for you to practice on. Yes, onions are balls.
There, yeah, that's so much better than attack.
You really suck at controlling Banjo down here. See, you keep on, like, dodging them.
Because I think I'm pointed a direction and I'm really not.
The buzzard.
Better be a good one. Yeah, don't
The rat-a-tat-rap. Which, by the way...
jump X air. Okay, so... What?
You bounce off him before your attack can hit him.
That is also a much better attack.
Bogey eyes. There you go, collect your final piece. Then
That
you
is
can
the
go
final
meet him up at
piece.
the top of Mumbo's mansion. Or at the top of Spiral Mountain.
Cool, I can take a bunch of hits now.
No, you can't.
Yeah, again.
4 hits. That's not
5.
Also, you're running the wrong way. Oh, 6, sorry. Still, considering the fact that you can get up to 20, that's pretty pathetic.
Yeah, but for the start of the game, it's not too bad. Alright.
So the bridge is over there.
Yeah. Oh, I like how now all the enemies are spawned.
Well, yeah, now that you can attack them and have beaten all the tutorials. Once you beat all the tutorials. Oh, so if you go over there to the left, and then you do a backflip, you can get up there. Or you can just walk around it like this and be boring.
Go do the spiral.
Yeah, but you could skip the spiral.
But then it's not a spiral. I skip it.
Yeah, you could. It's still cool, though.
It's like Meanie Genie about the genie.
It's like, you're a meanie genie. Hey Chip, are you ready to play Meanie Genie?
Definitely.
Meanie Genie. I can't believe that's the first, like, proper Let's Play that I did just to make that joke.
Alright. Let's go in. Camera?
What are you doing?
There we go.
Also, stop pressing the goddamn triggers for the camera button. Just use the stick.
Alright. What's wrong with Grunty?
What do you mean?
I mean, she's like too big for the box.
Well, yeah,
She
of
looks
course she
very
is.
uncomfortable in there.
Well, you see, when she's, thick, she's too big for it.
Yeah, it's,
But then when she becomes thick with 2 C's, she's perfect.
yeah, see, it's the monster fuckers versus the furries.
It's not even monster fuckers, though. It's just...
Grunty's definitely a monster.
No, she isn't.
Yeah, she is.
She's a regular human.
No, she's a monster.
No, yeah, she's a human. And also, they aren't even furries. They're just bears.
Yeah, they're furries.
They're just gay people.
Definitely furries.
They're just fat gay people, Chip.
Here, the fun begins. Alright.
Tricks and traps, we'll see who wins. Go
So
to
this
the
definitely feels like...
go to the left really
play.
quick. You must get the
Must get the
jiggy
thing.
piece. You must get the jiggy.
Alright, got it.
Hey, it's me, Mr. Jiggy. Now go find a picture with a piece missing. Dun dun, ba dun 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 dun. Now, if you go to the right, or actually to the press and hold the button to the camera. There we go. Now, if you go through the spooky face that wants to eat you,
Oh,
then
look,
you
we'll
can
find
go.
my home.
You can't go in there yet. You have to unlock it first.
Found it. Picture, you must fill in the missing spaces. Alright, come on, just let me put the piece in.
Great, to fill in the spaces on the picture board, press A.
I did push A and then you started talking. There we go. Sweet. Okay. So, I think with that, we will go ahead and say goodbye for now.
You
This is
seriously
a...
want to leave them with like 10 minutes of video?
Hey, it's a good introduction first episode.
Yeah, Mumbo's Mountain is too. This is a really short level.
Yeah, that'll be episode 2.
Just do it.
It'll be episode 2 now. I already said it's gonna be.
You want to have way more episodes than me, don't you? Is that it?
No, I just think there should be. I just
do it already. It's still part of the
just-
tutorial.
No, it's really not.
It really
It's the
is.
second level. It's the first
It's
level.
the first level, yeah. It's part of the tutorial. Just go ahead.
Mr. insisting on naming on a stupid naming convention where you have episode 0 doesn't want to break off the tutorial as a separate episode.
Well, yeah, because you're not doing episode 0, so...
Yeah, but I just go by goals. I don't go.
Yeah, the first goal is to get all the way
The
through.
first goal is to finish the tutorial. We finished the tutorial.
No, the first goal is
now
to...
It's time to end.
The first goal is to beat Gruntilda. Then the second goal is to beat Gruntilda as a skeleton. And then the third goal is to beat
Okay,
Gruntilda
we'll see you
in a
guys next
racing
time.
car.
Alright, we'll see you guys next time.
do 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 do.
Bye bye.